You've stumbled into another nostalgic void. Drifting, searching with your rose-colored glasses. Fear not. What an Oddcast is here to guide you. With hosts Jared Minikheim, Anthony Denny, Michael Kennedy, and Sven Magnuson. Stay odd and hold on tight.
Welcome back to What an Oddcast, episode 306. I'm your intro man, Maverick. I don't have a song lyric this time. It's been a long week.
Or time began, there was the Cube. I'm on referee, back in here.
Wow. I'm Jared Minikheim, and I'm back to tell you, stay odd. And we got frustrations this week.
That's the ending. You can't tell people to stay odd. They don't know to be odd yet.
It's a feeling.
Like herpes. It's a feeling.
I feel like you guys have way more to talk about than I do this week, which is not normal. So
I mean, it's good. You need a rest.
But not.
Maverick is so tired. He's so tired. It's been a long week.
Poor Maverick.
Today I worked from home, and so like we're a little bit slower right now in the summer months, and so yesterday I built this out of Legos, this little monster house. I bought it, right? I built that, and I did that mostly in the afternoon. And today I was very productive in the morning and got most of my stuff done before 7:30. And so I built this, my money tree, slightly more. That's what I did with my day. Is sat here, refreshed my queue, and built Legos. It was very boring.
It happens. Sometimes you just get those days.
Well then, building Legos over here. God damn.
The proper term is Lego.
I'm gonna reach through the screen and hurt you.
Wow, he hated that so much he left.
Well, way to go. So, well,
I don't know, he made a sleeping bag.
He made Maverick quit, apparently.
It's all right. Choose life. Don't become a statistic, Michael. We love you. And everything like that. I didn't tell you, but I was a hero today, Jared.
What did you do?
So on my way, because for those who don't know, I work very close to home. I live within probably about 5-minute drive to home, which is really nice, so I go home on my lunch. On my way back to work today, I saw a King Cavalier Charles dog.
Okay.
Walking all by him lonesome self. On the sidewalk. No owner in sight, and I'm like, shit. If this was my dog, I would want someone to stop. Fuck. So I stopped.
Well, I think you would, yeah.
I stopped, and luckily he had a tag on him, so I could call his owner.
Oh, well,
and they weren't that far away. But I saved the dog from being hit by a car. He has returned. We missed you.
I don't know what happened.
It's okay. My thing was just so bad.
It was that bad.
Like, really? It was because, like, it said, hey, there's something going on with your network. And then I was like, I'll close Facebook because, like, I had to open in another tab. Because sometimes that takes up bandwidth because Facebook. And the next thing I know, everything was closed. I was like, all
right, well.
Bon voyage.
Bon voyage. I don't have any cat feed down here.
Well, yeah, I got some stuff. Start with some of the simpler stuff.
No, hang on.
Oh, he suddenly has something, folks.
Well, it goes to last week's rant, so I thought we'd clear the air because it's not up yet. Anthony, last week I went on a 10-minute tirade on why the snack wrap that came back to McDonald's is the most mid thing to ever happen. Like I went on, I was like, the only reason people are so excited for it is because it reminds you of a time when both your parents still loved you. You were in high school, had money, and weren't depressed. And and the chicken, and then I went on about the Chip McCrispy Selects or whatever, and how it's just bad chicken. It's got big chicken energy.
Oh my
as
God.
well as all that. And then yesterday, because I was working from home, I went to McDonald's and got a caramel frappe for my mother, and I saw the exact same sign that you saw, and I was like, they're not that good. They're shit. It's mid. You guys are dumb for even trying to order them. What? They're not good. Everyone's like, oh my God, the snack wrap's back. No, they're not. That's the most mid thing in the world. It's not made with chicken selects. Not made with buttermilk chicken. Not even made with grilled chicken. It's made with a crispy, a McCrispy Select or whatever the fuck they're called. They're made with an oven baked chicken tender.
They're made with the Tyson
shitty ranch.
rejects.
Yes. It's fun fact about McDonald's. Same fucking company. It's just not labeled as Tyson. That's where they get their fucking chicken from. Not joking. It's a little peek behind the curtain for y'all. And then when you said in the Snapchat, we're like, oh, they're out of lettuce for like 2 weeks. I was like, there's 2 sandwiches that have shredded lettuce on them. It is the fucking Big Mac and the McChicken. And because of that, you people have caused it so people all over Michigan can't get a Big Mac with lettuce, which is one of its staple ingredients, or a McChicken.
Yes. And let me add on to this. So today I thought I'd skip my breakfast so I could go try the McDonald's breakfast, the new chicken. And I was curious. Bad.
Well, okay.
It wasn't bad.
I forget. I fucking hate McDonald's biscuits. They're always dry. They crumble everywhere. And it did not work with the McGriddle. And I was so sad because I'm like, what do you want? I'm like, I want one of each. I spent $5.30 on this for my breakfast, and it was awful. I should have just went to Starbucks.
I have always said that the McChicken as a piece of meat is very low quality and costs McDonald's nothing, and so they should just start selling it at breakfast because the overhead is very low. You already have all the product in store. You should just sell that.
You just need to turn on one fryer.
It's bad because the spicy sweet does not work together. But Anthony, did you get it spicy or regular?
I was not
because they have a spicy pepper sauce, which is one of the 2 flavors you could get for the snack wraps. You can get ranch or you can get spicy. That is it.
I was so. Let me tell you.
Spicy is the flavor.
We got the snack wraps Heather and I did. She got the ranch one. I got the spicy one. And it's just the same sauce that they put on the chicken sandwich. Yeah, it's not even its own unique sauce, which is my biggest beef.
Shit, they would put on the McCrispy for fucking ever.
It's mid at best, which is so disappointing. Because I was excited. I was one of those people. I'm like, the snack wrap is coming back, and it's just the bastardized form of it.
Yep.
I would go a step below that.
Heather didn't like it, and she was so excited.
Well, we had both our parents love us throughout our youth, so she never had to worry about the McCrispy. The issue that I talked with Jared, and sorry to go on another tangent, Jared, but like the issue I have with the tenders, they taste like they're oven baked. They do not feel fried. With like the crispy chicken and the chicken selects, you had like a crunch, that hard outer shell. With the chicken selects, it feels like they've been oven or air fried or something like that. Like they got that bread coating that you could just peel off if you really wanted to. Mm-hmm. And I think, it's just mid all the way around. McDonald's forgets its spot.
It needs to be reminded of what they once were, not what they.
You are.
Also, here's the thing. I guess on the bright side, there's probably a lot of people out there eating a lot more vegetables than they normally do. So, gonna have some issues with their colon. and we talked about this last week, Anthony. I was on TikTok and I saw some like a McDonald's worker that was like not necessarily like upset, but like crying in the walk-in, being like, "Why do you motherfuckers come in and order 8 of these snack wraps at a time? They're not even good." And that's what sent me on that tirade because you're right, they're not good.
No, they are not.
Chicken's been shit since Chef Mike left. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying.
It's true.
Like, I
Got rid of the buttermilk.
Not wrong.
No, like I
Chef
got my,
Mike, we love you.
I got my
love Chef Mike.
I got my one of each, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, you've tried it.
Yeah, I tried it. It was shit. Not gonna try it again.
But on good news, the Taco Bell's bringing back the beef and loaded potato grillers.
I saw that.
Hey.
I like. Wait, here's the thing. That's my version of the snack wrap, but like, so like I'm not like super like I'm trying to make sure like I want them to be good before I just go off. But like,
That's fair.
I miss the griller so.
Mike becomes the very person he was just criticizing.
Yes, 100%. But I only went
I see
on
where he's coming from.
happy
yeah.
hour from 2 to 5 when they were 99 cents. You got 3 in a Baja Blast for under $5. That was good. That was good eatings back when I was in college.
It was good eatings.
So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to bring up the snack wraps again while Anthony was on the podcast.
Mid.
Me and we have a group chat with our other group of friends, and me and Alex have been going back and forth because she did not accept my formal apology. I just need to let you know that. I know, shock, right? Except not.
So I had zero context. So she just said like, first I was like, "Wow, you call me below a 3." I'm
Below
like, "What
a
the
3.
fuck did I miss?"
My message to him was like, Anthony, I know you don't pay attention to the podcast TikTok, but I needed to check it once a week for context sometimes.
I mean, normally I am here.
Yeah, it's true. You were gone for
This
2
is
weeks.
true as
So
well, yeah.
I was gone for 2 weeks.
I
Had a good time camping though.
I didn't think she accepted it with the comments that came into that
No.
video.
No.
She's just like,
No.
"You son of a bitch."
Yeah, no. I told her that I would explain my rating system the next time I saw her in person, so she shouldn't feel offended. But again, I also said that I would forward all her information to Jared and that you guys could rendezvous because she's so dead set on being the face of the Oddcast network, at which point she said, absolutely not. And I was like,
Exactly.
I don't know. You seem pretty upset about it.
Pretty upset that
It's
we didn't
pretty-
choose you.
Right?
It's the point of not being chosen. That's all
It's
it is.
not. It's not. It's she wanted to fight because she has things going good in her life, so there has to be drama somewhere. So
Well,
Well,
I
someone should
digress.
just, she should just,
I digress.
someone should just do what I do every time needs a fight. Just go fuck someone's dad.
Anyway, so
anyway,
yeah, that's what I wanted to bring up. I wanted to point those two things out. But you guys can go on your tirades now. I will belligerently give up the floor.
Well, I'll do my personal one first. I'll get it out of the way now that we've had our rant about McDonald's. I have a very small thing to the Dexter fans out there because I am also a Dexter fan, but I'm watching Dexter Resurrection. I'm trying to give it a chance. All right, I'm trying to give it a chance. I have some issues with the way he decided to continue that story that just they don't fucking make sense if you really think about it. It just doesn't make any fucking sense, but I get he wanted to continue. So I just want to say, though, that there's 3 episodes out, so spoiler alert for people, but in the first episode they say that even though he was shot in the fucking heart by a deer rifle, that he survived. First off, that he somehow survived that shot, which I don't even know how the fuck you...
Dexter's back.
Somehow he survived, and it's like, I don't know how you say he survived, but like he was bleeding out at the end of your last season of shit, and like they basically took him to the hospital and said he was dead, so you had a clear ending. There was no reason to say that he somehow lived. But then they also say that basically the him killing the cop at the station was like, oh, we found the gunshots that he tried to shoot you. And I'm like, is there no camera in the police station to show that the only reason the cop shot was because Dexter was trying to strangle him? What the fuck do you mean? Like, there's little shit like that where I'm like, that just doesn't make sense. Like, at all.
So they just hand wave away that he is a serial killer to the world? Like, nah, he didn't get caught. What are you talking about?
Basically, because even when the Garcia, whatever, the detective from the original series comes and finds him and brings up, like, yeah, you're, fucking what's-her-face said that you were the killer before she died, and your sister also was saying you might have been the killer before she died. That's kind of weird. But he, like, gets away, and it's this whole thing of him being like, I think he might be the killer, but I need evidence. And then he tells him, like, oh yeah, I brought Dexter Morgan back legally from the dead, so, you know. And then Dexter's like, oh, that's because you can't prosecute a dead man. And then he runs to New York, and I'm like, that's not how any of that would work. I'm pretty sure if he thought he was the killer, he would arrest him in the hospital and wouldn't give him time to do any of the shit he did.
Yeah, you know, what? No.
Yeah, there's little things like that where I'm like, I get you wanted to continue and tie, but like this, it hurts me a bit because this just doesn't make fucking sense.
It doesn't have to make sense.
Anyway, so there's that. Also, in a small note like that as well, the new Always Sunny in Philadelphia season started, and it's been a blast. I'm enjoying this season. People are also really confused. Oh, yes.
Is it by Rob Mack?
Yeah, that Rob Mack appears now because he changed it. So there were people who were legitimately like, he really changed it? And it's like, yes. Yes, he actually changed it from Rob McElhenney to Rob Mack because he got tired of no one being able to say his name.
Like, he's allowed to legally change his name. You're allowed to do that.
So there's that. Trailer-wise, we got the first Mortal Kombat 2 trailer.
I don't understand it. I thought the first one, what happened at the end of the first? It's been so long. We watched it together back in 2020.
So at the end of the first one, Cole Young, the legendary hero from every video game, our champion, who is there since day one, not Warner Brothers original character.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I don't fucking know. What happens is his ancestor, Hanzo Hasashi, fights Bihan and kills him. And then they're like, oh, we tried to kill these people before Mortal Kombat, but now we're going to have an actual tournament.
Yeah, it was. They were just building up for what this was going to do.
So there was no actual fight or Mortal Kombat competition in the first movie.
Correct.
It was a lot. I remember there was a lot of things in the woods with the Scorpion Man.
Yes, that is Scorpion Hanzo, a.k.a. Hanzo Hasashi.
Okay. Then I do remember what happened. I don't know. We watched all three of those movies back to back, and so I remember That's all I remember.
As you should. If you need a refresher, I got them all.
I don't. I think they're on HBO Max. So
probably. I mean, really, you only need the last one that came out because this one's just going straight to that one. They ignore the two 90s ones. Fucking God.
Do you think at this point in time, Carl Urban, he just says yes to everything where he might get to punch or kick someone?
Yes.
I feel like yes.
I mean, it feels really appropriate because Johnny Cage being the washed-up actor and everything.
It is very funny.
Feels very good for Carl Urban, where he's just like, I get to be an asshole.
I gotta say, from what I saw out of the trailer they put out, I am all on board because it looks more to what you want from a Mortal Kombat movie than what they've ever done, and even from like the early test screening shit that they did, the things that were coming out about that were people very much being like they went full fatality, brutality, like that they went actual playing a Mortal Kombat game with this one, which is what we all fucking wanted. None of this bullshit with like random story plot and maybe a little bit of fighting in it. They're like, no, this one is straight up people get beat the shit and killed the entire time. And I'm like, that's what we want. That's what we want.
I am excited. It's going to be so sad when Cole Young gets murked in the first 10 minutes by the new big bad. Because
it's just going to be a new Cybot.
Well, I mean, he's in the trailer.
He is. He's in it.
So clearly, Hanzo's not just torturing Bihan. He's like, oh, let me get him.
Well, we got that guy, Johnny Cage. I guess we've got everyone we need. Hey, who's that other guy coming out of this portal? And he just gets ripped in half. That's how they open the movie.
One of my favorite jokes I saw. Because, honestly, I don't have an opinion about Cole Young. I think they just wanted their own character so they could not use all the characters. So I'm neutral to him. I don't care about him, but I don't care against him. And I think they're going to... I saw the joke from, like, the scoop from The Simpsons, where with the dog from the Itchy and Scratchy, you know, the really cool dog, where like Cole Young died on the way back to his home planet. Like something's gonna happen to Cole Young.
I could
Johnny
see
Cage
that might happen. That might
Which I think back in the day we said that we thought that Johnny Cage would have been a really good Cole Young character to someone.
Yes, yeah, I thought that was going to be the whole thing. Was Cole was going to be the new Johnny Cage. So to see Cage actually coming in now, like I'm okay with that. Also movie-wise, I got to see a movie that had come out recently, and I'd seen some people say some things about it, and I wanted to see for myself if it truly didn't do what you hoped it would. So Megan 2, or Megan 2.0, whatever you want to go with, because I think its title was technically 2.0 because it's a cyborg robot thing, whatever. But it was really disappointing, y'all. For all you listening to this, and if you saw it and want to leave an opinion, you can leave a comment, whether it's on a podcast platform or YouTube, and I'll hear you out. It'll probably be wrong, but I'll hear you out. They didn't go R-rated again, like for a second fucking time, and I don't understand, because the first Megan movie, when it came to DVD, they put an unrated version with it, which was just an R-rated version. That was a better version because it didn't cut away from things that Megan was doing, and it added more of that, like, scary factor to a killer robot. And I was like, yeah, you should have just done that version. And they did the same fucking thing here, where they were just like, PG-13. We're going to cut away from everything that happens. And then, also, for whatever reason, for, like, 95% of this movie, it's a spy thriller movie about a robot. And then we forget that it's a Megan sequel until, like, the last 20 minutes. And then we have to shoehorn in why Megan comes to help. And I'm like... This is a case of, like, there were too many cooks in the kitchen. You had, like, 3 different fucking ideas, and none of them come together until the very end of the movie, and it's so, like, forced to fit together that it doesn't work. Mm-hmm. I don't know what you were thinking with this movie. Which is sad. I wanted it to be good. Yes, money, but, like... I had hoped that with a sequel to Megan, they would have learned that they should just go with the R rating, because we all enjoyed the unrated version better anyway. And also focus on the killer robot aspect. And instead, they did the exact opposite again. And I'm like, I don't fucking understand.
It looked like it was like an action movie.
It is. It's like a Mission Impossible spy thriller up until they remember that it's a Megan sequel. And I'm like, what the fuck were you thinking? Helldivers 2 coming to Xbox. That was the thing. I forgot to bring it up with our last episode. But that's big news, just because we're finally getting the branch of PlayStation and Xbox. So with this one going over, it opens the door that will become more normal, which I would be okay with.
Yeah, it's nice because it's Helldivers 2 being an exclusive to PlayStation and PC, it's nice to see it come to.
Yeah, well, yes, because once they made the deal with PlayStation, it became a PlayStation Studios property. So, like, this is the first time you're seeing PlayStation Studios on Xbox, which is... I never thought I'd see it in my lifetime.
No. Well, the console wars are over. They realized they can get more money.
Yeah, that's fair. But I see, no, I'm hoping that we'll see more crossover. Like we saw Spider-Man, God of War, and whatnot all going to PC. So I'm hoping that we'll start to see more of that starting to cross over now. Because it would be nice to play God of War or Spider-Man and not have to have a PlayStation.
Well, with the next console, the next Xbox console, they're going to have that access to the Steam store. So you'll just be able to play it on your Xbox regardless.
If that happens, I'll be happy.
Yeah, well, I mean, good point. Well, remains to be seen and all that.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Stay in the news of gaming real quick for world of news. But there was also rumor that with Fallout Season 2 coming, there was word that came down that supposedly there's a Fallout game being worked on to be released for that season. And the word that came down was if either Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas were getting an Oblivion remaster. And me and my other Fallout friend, Donnie Boy, we're pretty sure it'll just be Fallout 3 because Todd refuses to acknowledge New Vegas. So we can't fucking imagine he'd remaster that one. So we're probably going to get a Fallout 3 remaster.
I'm going to bet that it's actually going to be a secret double pack. That they're going to do like the full... Pack. Yeah, where they'll do New Vegas and 3.
See, that would be neat too. But again, Todd refuses to acknowledge New Vegas. I don't know if that will happen.
We shall see. I like New Vegas. Honestly, I'd buy it again.
See, that's the thing. Everybody loves New Vegas except for Todd. Because for Todd, it's, I didn't make that game. Why does everyone like that one? It's like, well, yeah, and it's because it was a good game, Todd.
And also, like, I just can't get into 3. I'm going to try again sometime this year.
Really? You never got to do
another playthrough? I've beaten it. I've beaten a good playthrough and an evil playthrough, but I'm just like, it didn't pull me in as much as New Vegas did, and that's probably just biases.
I mean, no, it's fair. 3 was... I don't play 3 as much, but it's still... No, that's... Yeah.
It's just such a slog to restart.
3 does have the slowest start of all of them, because you have to do the whole growing up in the vaults and then escape. Like, it's just... it is a slog to get through the opening. I get it.
For Mike, who hasn't played this, it's like the beginning of Twilight Princess, where it's just you do nothing for... like tutorial. An hour. Yeah.
They're teaching you how to play the game. Yeah. No, I got it.
Yeah. No, I got it. Yeah, it just goes on for a little too long.
See, that's why, like, whenever I start 4 or 3, I have a save right when you leave the vault so that I can just change a character name, whatever, right there. And I'll keep that saved so I can just start from there every time and not have to do all that.
It would be...
I mean, I guess, but like, the only reason to start it off in the beginning anyway is to pick all your stats, and it makes you do that before you leave the vault anyway. So it's just, I don't have to sit through all the bullshit to do the things it wants me to do.
Yeah. I hope that if they do it, they'll have mods on it, so that way we can do New Vegas mods or Fallout 3 mods.
See, I can see that happening just because 4 has mods. Which I currently don't have my mods on, so I can get some of the achievements that I never got.
That's a lot.
Helpers, NK. There's also a lot of stuff going on Marvel DC wise. It's just been nonstop fucking news and updates coming out of both of those.
Yeah. Did you hear that they're killing the Ultimate Universe again?
I did not. Are they already killing that? They just
killing it
fucking started
again.
it.
It's called Ultimate Endgame or something like that. Let's see.
They started this year. It didn't even last a fucking year. Holy shit. Oh.
Yeah, they tease it's called Ultimate Endgame.
I can't believe that. They literally has. I don't even think it's been a full fucking year since they launched this whole fucking thing. Oh,
and
Jesus.
Now they're dying.
I'm not too surprised. Whenever they do this, it never works out because they'll have like one or two good characters reimagining everybody, and then the rest will fall apart. It happens every time they do something like this.
What happens is they could smell Peter Parker being happy for once, so the Marvel gods decide to end it. Oh, he's happily married? No. Yeah.
So has anyone here gotten to see Superman yet?
Or tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Okay. I figured
Tomorrow.
you guys would.
Well,
I'm
I was
hearing
going to
it's
try to
really
go
good.
see it last week, but I want to see it in IMAX. And every screening that I wanted to go see last week was basically sold out, which I'm happy for. I'm very happy for. So me and Anthony are going tomorrow at 2:00 to watch the Superman movie.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
some prick wasn't there last week for Mike as well.
Yeah, Anthony was up
That's
camping, and I was gonna go with friend of the show Sven, but nothing ever worked out. So instead, we just went to Buffalo Wild Wings and had bottomless apps. So
Gotcha. Well, I've heard it's good. Really, I've just been hearing it's good. Which is good, just because DC has a lot of shit that Gunn has planned.
It'd be really funny to start on a bomb.
I don't think that in this instance it would have ever bombed, just because of it's James Gunn's first movie, and so he has a lot of credibility with the fan base and things like that. There are those Snyder bros out there that are like, I never watched any of the Snyder movies besides his cut of Justice League. So like I didn't get to see Man of Steel or Dawn of Justice, and I don't care to ever watch them anyway.
You don't need to.
I would never anyway. I don't. Here's the thing: even with like Henry, or even with Henry Cavill coming in Black Adam and that debacle, we're like, what are you talking about? We have Henry Cavill as Superman. No, this guy seems like a much better Superman. Like
Gonna shake
a
up
much better Superman.
the DC universe.
Yep. So I'm fine with it. I'm excited for Lantern Corps. That's what I'm really looking forward to.
Okay.
I know this isn't something that Rick brought up very often on the show because we don't normally talk DC because there hasn't been a lot to talk DC. But the Lantern Corps, the entire spectrum of them is basically my favorite superheroes of all time. So I'm so fucking pumped for the Lantern Corps.
What is your favorite Lantern Corps?
What is it? It's the besides, here's the thing. I have a lot of willpower, so I do enjoy the Green Lanterns, obviously for that. But I do believe it is the Violet Lantern, where there's only can be one of them.
Orange.
Yes, that one. Yes, I can't. Orange and violet, I get mixed up all the time for some reason. So,
Colorblind.
So
I like the Red Lanterns the best. I like not because they're just angry boys, but I like that they're also kind of like cops and they're like bringers of justice and all that. Like they're more than just angry, and I like that.
There was at one point in time where I could recite every Lantern Corps creed. So,
Goddamn.
the entire spectrum. Yeah. So, one of my prized possessions is actually a Batman. It's an action figure I have under my bed. It's a Batman that has the green power ring, so he has all of like the armor. So from the comic where Batman becomes a Green Lantern and essentially becomes an impossible, unstoppable unit, because He has the most willpower of any fucking person alive. So.
With the DC as well. On Refney, I have a question. How do you feel that Gunn has showed that there will be? Honestly, I'm a little upset by this because like I'm tired of the recasting, but Batman Brave and the Bold with a new Batman and also Damian as Robin. Yeah.
You see, I love it.
I would like that if it was like his own unconnected thing. I feel like the DC universe. Oh, I mean, we'll find out tomorrow how new in the DC universe everything is.
Oh,
it's not
about that.
But
it's not.
But like, okay, so it's not like very early into everything.
No, so the issue I take with most Superman movies is Superman is always established as like, oh, it's the first superhero on Earth. In this superhero movie, like in this Superman movie, like we have an established justice society and there are certain things going on. So we are well established into some sort of world where supers exist.
And I am okay with that because that means Batman's probably been Batmaning for a while.
To your point as well, Anthony, with what's canon, what's not, what's being done. Here's my problem
Peacemaker.
with I like the idea.
Red light, Jared.
I like the idea behind Batman Brave and the Bold. Okay, I like the idea. But as Anthony mentioned, what's actually counts or what's canon, whatnot? Because here's my problem with that. That's going to be a completely new Batman. But you know what's still going to exist because it's already been greenlit? Matt Reeves' Batman 2 with Pattinson. So that's just the thing that's going to exist that isn't part of all this, and we're just going to have a different Batman that's going on at the same time, and that's going to bother me
I'm okay with
lot.
That.
Why?
Because I don't want the two different shit. If we're going to have this whole he's making his connected thing, then why are we getting a Matt Reeves Batman 2, but then also you greenlit a different Batman that is your Batman? Because now it's... just pick one or the other. If we're not going to pick Batman, if we're not going to pick Matt Reeves, then don't greenlight a Matt Reeves sequel, because then that doesn't mean anything.
Yes, it does. Jared, I think you're reading far too much into it.
I think they just make movies to make movies.
Yeah, I think your opinion is extremely wrong on this aspect, and it's fine. Everyone's entitled to their wrong opinions. They're making a second The Batman because it made a shit ton of money. And here's the thing, it's going to continue to make a shit ton of money because, you know, the only successful franchise that DC has ever fucking had is Batman. So, yeah, they're going to milk it for all it's fucking worth. You'll probably get a third Batman, The Batman with Pattinson, and then they'll end it because at that point in time, we'll have a well-established DCEU, and so it won't be a need for another Batman property.
Well,
the way I see it
is, but I hate that shit.
Yeah, it's fine. You're wrong, and it's fine.
I bet you $10 you're still gonna go see it.
Oh, I'll see the Batman 2. I can't say I'll see Batman Brave and the Bold, but I'll see Batman 2 just because I like the Batman a lot. That honestly is still probably one of my favorite Batman movies that's been made so far. Also, on that note, I have to say, everyone who loves The Dark Knight so fucking much, y'all need to just shut the fuck up and move the fuck on. I understand. It was a good movie.
But Heath Ledger.
Shut the fuck up with that shit. That movie has now been ranked the #1 comic book movie of all time, and I'm not okay with that because that is not accurate. You're only saying that because of Heath Ledger, and I get it. Heath Ledger was great, but that does not make it the best comic book movie ever.
It's the movie that permanently ruined the Joker for all of comics of all time.
It didn't have to. That's just God.
So, Jared, question.
Jared's just alienating our entire fan base. That's great. We're fucking building back from square one.
Jared's opinions are not
Yeah.
not the opinions of the Oddcast.
I'm not in the minority on this one. I've seen a lot of people have this same thing of like, it is a good movie, but it is not the best comic book movie ever, and everyone needs to get off that fucking high horse. And I agree with that so hard.
Now, that is a good question, though. What is the greatest comic book movie of all time?
Well, it's The Dark Knight.
Ooh.
Obviously.
Hey, Jared, I just got one question for you.
Here's the thing. Here's a hot take, really quick. I don't even think the Joker's that good in that movie. His acting is phenomenal, but I don't think that the Joker in that movie is what sells it for me.
Yes,
So
exactly.
I think that's what we all said in our different ways. Hey, Jared, I have a question for you, though. Why so serious?
I had to get that off my chest because I've seen the article come out with that being ranked where it was, and I was like, that's so not correct. Why is everyone still on this high horse? That movie came out almost 20 years ago now. Why are we still on this high horse? There's been so much.
That movie does not alienate an entire base of moviegoers. Much like the Marvel movies have now become, you have to watch 30 TV shows, 14 movies. I can go into The Dark Knight with ever have watching Batman Begins. Fun fact, hadn't watched that until well after I watched The Dark Knight and still understand the entire flow of that movie. That's why.
That is a movie that I like. I think sequels should refer to themselves, but you don't necessarily need to see the first one.
Yeah.
Like Terminator 2. Great movie. You get the entire story you need in Terminator 2. You don't have to watch Terminator.
Yep.
See, that's what I think a great sequel is.
That's why I think that it's ranking. Because The Dark Knight Rises, it's kind of a clusterfuck with everything that happens. And Batman Begins, while Ra's al Ghul is a fun, no one knows who the fuck Ra's al Ghul is, or the Shadow Syndicate, or whatever the fuck they're called. What are they called? It is
League of Shadows.
Thank you. I was getting close. See, I don't even care about it all that much, like because it's kind of in the Batman games too. But The Dark Knight, again, everyone knows who Batman is, but I don't need to watch 14 things to watch Batman be really fucking cool. Plus, Morgan Freeman is a great Lucius Fox, and fucking Michael Caine is a damn good Alfred.
I think I can speak for all of Oddcast Network here when I say the greatest comic book movie of all time is Hellboy 2: The Golden Army.
I 100% agree to that one. That is yes. 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 Followed only closely by Hellboy 1 and then Batman, and then The Dark Knight.
See, that's the biggest problem with the list is that
Doesn't fucking matter.
I'm sure that it's probably just mainstream comics and things that people know are comics. Like Men in Black is a comic book movie.
I would actually argue that Spawn is a much better comic book movie than fucking The Dark Knight. So, like, that's a hot take.
The only problem with Spawn is it is a product of its time with CGI.
It always. I know you do, Jared. Every time I see something for Spawn, I'm like, oh, right, that's John Leguizamo. I forget.
He's a man. If he can't do it, no one can. That guy just needed all the money in the 90s.
Correct.
Hard to believe that
Much like
did
Scarlett
that.
Johansson now.
Something
you also missed was that we talked about she's the highest paid actor now.
Oh, is she? Good for her.
Highest
and then we
grossing
talked
actor
about
of all time.
Actress.
Or actress. Sorry.
You're fine. We don't assume gender, but that's fine. She's got big old donkey donks, so it's
big old talent.
Yep. But we talked. I took Jared was like, I'm not sure when I'm going to get to move it, so he kind of went through a spoiler-free synopsis of the entire thing.
Yeah.
And it was pretty good. Pretty good. People are shitting on that movie left and right, and I'm like, no, dinosaurs. Dinosaurs. And it's still quietly made $55 million. So
yes.
Did you tell about the one thing that we saw that Jared won't be able to see?
What?
when we went and saw Jurassic Park.
What did we see
Jurassic
that?
World.
Jurassic
The
World Rebirth?
Odyssey trailer.
Oh right, yeah, the Odyssey trailer because it's. So Jared, do you know about the Odyssey trailer?
No.
Let's talk about
No, I
because
know
we're
about
on
this movie, and
Let's now talk about Christopher Nolan's The
I
Odyssey.
I don't think I've cared less about a movie.
You should, because tickets are going to go on sale here in 2 months for a movie a year out.
I cannot wait to not buy it until the day of.
You assume we're not already on a wait list? Like, it's fine. We're going to see that shit in IMAX too. So the Odyssey trailer was specifically put out in theaters to be exclusively in theaters, nowhere online, and it's getting struck everywhere before Jurassic Park Rebirth. And so a lot of people, the meme was people were buying a ticket to go see Jurassic Park Rebirth and then walking out of the out as soon as the Odyssey trailer happens. Hey, Jared, do you know what we really didn't get in Jurassic Park Rebirth?
What's that?
An Odyssey trailer. It was basically a voiceover with Tom Holland going like, my father was supposed to return home X amount, and then there's like waves crashing, and then there's like a pretty lady, and then there's like some dude just like dead on a raft who is Odysseus. I got it. It's Odysseus like on a raft, and then it just cuts to black. It's like Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. I'm like, that's not a fucking trailer.
No, well, you're missing the part where it fucking is Tom Holland as Telemachus.
Yeah, thank you.
I looked it up after the movie, Odysseus' son, talking to a very bald John Bernthal, who's one of the suitors for his wife Penelope.
What
the fuck?
He's just like, your father was a good, strong man. I'm gonna fuck his wife.
I can't imagine him. No.
He's just bald as fucking. Just like, I'm like, dude, no, you need hair.
That was it.
And that was it.
That was it.
I opened this up right here. Matt Damon is Odysseus.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Matt Damon is Odysseus.
I gotta say,
Damon.
the only thing that I got out of this trailer being happy about is I thought Tom Holland was cast as Odysseus going before I saw that trailer. And I was so fucking worried. I was like, no.
Like, how are they going to age up Tom Holland? I don't understand.
No, that's the problem. I thought they weren't.
Yeah. Oh, God, no.
But right now there's 3 people who have been confirmed. We have Matt Damon, Tom Holland, and Charlize Theron, who is playing Cersei.
Yeah, and John Bernthal.
Yeah, John. No, I mean for the roles.
For the roles, yeah.
I'm going to assume that Anne Hathaway is Penelope. That is going to be, because that's the.
Yes.
It's fucking Anne Hathaway. Who are you going to cast her as? Besides the beautiful wife that everyone wants to bone.
Correct.
And eat her food.
So, yeah, no, it was not an Odyssey trailer. It was so fucking bad.
That might be the dumbest fucking.
This movie is going to be 5 hours long. I don't know that for sure, but there's so much packed in the Odyssey.
I swear to God, if it's gonna be like I'm gonna buy the ticket to the theater, it's gonna end up being like a Dune thing, where like all of a sudden it's like Dune Part 1. Like what? Hang on, hold on, what's going on?
For those who don't know the Odyssey story, Odysseus gets into like 20 things he has to get through.
Odysseus actually doesn't want to get home, and so okay, here's the you may not know the story of the Odyssey, but I guarantee you've watched the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. It's basically the same thing. Anytime they get ready to come back to Bikini Bottom, something else happens to keep them from going back to Bikini Bottom. And it's all their own doing. It's nothing. And he pisses off a god for no reason.
It's because, Odysseus during the Trojan War, he's like, fuck you, Poseidon. I didn't need your help to win this war. Fuck you. All right, now I'm going to go on your ocean back home.
Yeah.
And Poseidon's like,
yes.
No.
Yeah. I mean, I guess another good comparison is literally Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Where, like, they keep getting into shenanigans. So, like, there's lots of Odyssey.
There's many Odyssey movies that are just something else, but
He just gets into... It's going to be... He gets
We're
stuck
gonna
on
go
a
see
fucking
it.
island with a beautiful witch for so long.
I can't wait till all his crew get turned into sheep and eaten by a cyclops.
Yes. Oh God, what is
yes.
his name? I don't remember his name, but he's Sidon's son, which is also another thing.
Yes.
Imagine someone saying, "Fuck you, you suck. Give me a ride home, and I'm gonna murder your son."
Yep.
Like, wow.
But there was in the theater, there was a good trailer that happened, and it was for Wicked Part 2. And I know that neither one of you really care about that, but I do, because like one of the final songs is For Good in Wicked, and it's a very powerful emotional song, and it gets to me every time I fucking listen to it. It started playing, and I fucking got goosebumps, and I'm so fucking excited for that. I'm so much. In fact, because me and Jared didn't get to record, especially we watched Tropic Thunder, but we have not recorded the episode yet. So
Yes.
on Peacock as well, Wicked was there, so I watched that before I came home last Thursday, and it was just so good yet again. It is.
I will go see Wicked
peak
Part 2 with you.
cinema.
Mike, I will do this so much for you. I'm willing to watch Wicked Part 1 on my own time before I go see it.
You
instead
could
of
watch it
seeing-
with your wife. She likes
Heather doesn't
Wicked.
watch movies.
She likes Wicked.
But she doesn't like movies.
She said she was mad when I went and saw it without her.
Yeah, but that's because it's in a theater where she can't be distracted.
That's very true.
She has her phone here. She
Yep.
can.
That's fair. But yeah,
Damn, Jared, you're the same color as your wallpaper.
very excited for that.
I'm very confused. As someone who knows nothing about Wicked, I'm like, okay. Like I found some
don't have
stuff
an
out
opinion.
from this trailer. That it happens at the same time during the Wizard of Oz.
No, it doesn't. Part 2 happens at the same time as the Wizard of Oz. So part one happens. There was the intermission. During that intermission, like X amount of years happen. And
Okay.
then start. Yeah. So like, you're bringing in.
It's like a really bad month for this lady.
No, X amount years happen, and after years of dealing with them, like the wizard, like Dorothy eventually comes. How much do you know about Wicked? How much do you want me to spoil?
You can spoil as much as you want to
Okay.
spoil.
Spoilers
Yeah,
for
I
Wicked,
know.
even though the book's been out since like 1997.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's an
So-
old book and even older musical.
There are 3 characters that we need to know. The first is the Cowardly
We
Lion.
know-
The Cowardly
we know
Lion.
Anthony's never read it.
In Oz, there are no animals. There are animals, and animals are those that can develop the ability to speak. Ozian language is very close to English. It's just off by certain phonetics. So animals
Well, hello,
can learn
Heather.
how to speak. So the Cowardly Lion is an animal lion cub that is caged, that Elphaba, who is the Wicked Witch of the West, sets free. Right, so she'll come back to Dorothy. The Tin Woodsman is a man named Buck. Buck is in the first movie convinced to ask Nessa Rose. Nessa Rose is Elphaba's sister. She becomes the mayor of Munchkinland and becomes the Wicked Witch of the East, in basically in a longabout way. And then, but a spell is cast on him, and he becomes the Tin Woodsman. And the Scarecrow is Furio, who is the man who's dancing a lot and who is basically in love with Glinda at first, but ends up being with Elphaba at the same time. He gets turned into a Scarecrow when he basically gets injured. All these are mistakenly happened by Elphaba because she doesn't know how to control her magic. And so those 3 eventually go with Dorothy to kill the Wicked Witch of the West, which happens after they've all been turned and X amount of time have happened. So,
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Man, the guy really wrote his fan fiction, became a multi-millionaire.
Daniel
with a
Gregory?
suc- with,
Is that it?
oh, let's see.
I can't remember his name. Something
With like
Gregory.
a successful.
Very successful.
The most successful fan fiction probably of all time.
Yes. Gregory Maguire.
McGuire, yeah, because you have Wicked, Son of a Witch, and the one about the Cowardly Lion.
There's sequels to Wicked.
Yeah, there's 2 books, maybe even 3. Yeah, Son of a Witch
Son
follows
of a Witch, A Lion Among Men,
A Lion Among Men.
and
Yep.
Out of Oz.
Yes.
Dang, Wicked isn't that old.
No, 2002?
95.
95, yep.
And
When the first
sequel's,
book, right?
yeah, and the sequel's 2005. Like, I thought this thing was a lot older.
No.
Like,
No.
70s,
honestly, so
80s.
did I.
In
No, there's
03, it was turning
So
into
did
a
I,
musical.
honestly.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah, when
So-
the musical resurged, that's when they got a lot more popular and he started writing more books because
oh.
you know.
Yeah,
Okay.
it makes sense. You get money.
So with that, now that they've had a whole Wicked segment,
Sorry,
We can watch.
we can watch.
yeah, Wicked watch. So I wanted to update everyone here about things that are going on with Oddcast and with the YouTube and whatnot. So first off, for here, what an Oddcast stays the same. Like, that part of it's not going to change. We'll still have this show going on. Jokey Pants Has Bad Taste has some changes coming though. Movie review wise, those will all still be on this channel. You'll still have those. You'll still have the 2 every week. If it's a gaming one, which I have 2 gaming bad tastes already recorded. One of them is out, which is Jackass. Harvey Birdman will be out beginning of next month, and then I have a 3rd one I'm currently working on. Those will go on the 2nd channel. That's right, we have a 2nd channel. It was originally my personal YouTube channel that then I decided to repurpose and actually use for other shit. The 2nd channel, that'll have Jokey's Gaming Void. I'll put the thing up on screen, but that's going to have the bad tastes that are covering over video game stuff, any game playthroughs I do, game reviews, things like that. That'll go on that channel, and then there may be some other things that I have thinking about doing that'll go on that channel as well. So just an update for you guys. There's 2 channels, and 2nd channel just went up, and it'll have more going with it going forward. But I just wanted to update with that going there.
Mhm.
Also, speaking of books that are movies, Running Man. Yeah, no, I'll get to that too. But Running Man is coming out. Hey, it's Hunter.
Yeah, he's here. I want to show people that I'm not jacking off. I'm petting my dog.
Well, that's debatable. So the Running Man, for those of you, because I know I got really confused when I saw this was coming out. It's not a remake of the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. It is just, it's a different take on the book that was made by Stephen King. So this is just, from what I've gathered about it, and from even in the trailer, this is just a more accurate depiction of what the actual book was. I'm actually kind of more on board now that I saw the trailer. It looks like a lot of fun.
I don't know if you know, but they're doing the long walk this year.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw they were doing that one too. Yeah.
Like I'm interested in that one. I see that one.
I'd see that one as well. But yeah, I wanted to bring up Running Man there because they put out their first actual trailer, and it looks like a lot of fun.
What is Running Man?
The dance
Running
move
Man.
that Jim Carrey does in Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
I will hate
Well-
you next time I see you.
The Running Man. I haven't read the book, but I only know the Arnie version, and the basics of it is that it's a game show that's made in a dystopian future where you run a game show while everyone is trying to kill you, and you're trying to make it to the end of it. And if you make it to the end of it, then you're like cleared of like your crimes or whatever. But this is a death sentence kind of game thing that they do, where like this is the most watched television show on whatever this dystopian future, and it's like, here's this criminal convict on death row. Can he make it to the end, or will our mob of people fucking kill him before he gets there? Find out this week.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I think you would like Stephen King's The Long Walk, Mike.
Why?
It's a dystopian novel where 100 teenage boys have to walk at 4
Oh
miles.
yeah, I know. I saw that. Where yes,
Yeah.
if you drop, you get shot or whatever. Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
No, I'm too busy into my audiobooks right now. I'm a big
Oh
audiobook.
my god!
reader.
The fucking his
That-
yeah.
Sven gave me a couple books to read. So he wanted me to listen to
God.
Project Hail Mary because Project Hail Mary is coming out in theaters. And I will highly recommend everyone listen to the audiobook because Ray Porter does an amazing job narrating it. And so I've really fallen in love with Ray Porter's voice. And so Sven's like, well, if you like Project Hail Mary, you should listen to what is considered the Bobiverse series, which is a series of 5 books that I read in a week and a half or listened to in a week and a half. And today I was in a chat with Anthony and Sven and was like, hey, because I've been giving updates. Like there are certain things because like with my autism, I can see pattern recognition fairly easily. And so there's certain things like I swear, like I'd post in the chat, like I swear to God, if this is happening or like this better be happening or I fucking called this shit and all that stuff later on. In the past since July 1st, no, actually, hang on. When did I? Give me 1 second because I gotta pull up the calendar.
I know he talked about it on the 4th.
July 4th.
Yeah.
So that's Saturday after the 4th. So would have been the 5th or 6th. The 6th I started. The 6th I started Project Hail Mary and listening to it. So from July 6th to today, including what I've listened to today, I've listened to 72 hours and 34 minutes of audiobook, which is about 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
Which has been nice. I highly recommend it because I'm not like doom scrolling on my phone, which is much better for my mental health. So like, like I'm listening to things, and there's a bunch of free books that I've gotten now too. Like I finished the Bobiverse series, and the 6th book isn't out and won't be out for probably a year or so. Because it ends on a cliffhanger, and you're like, yeah, thank God, because I need more of that shit. And I've started a series that's based on it's a spoof. Everyone knows I like spoof on The Wizard of Oz and Alice in Wonderland and Peter Pan and stuff like that. Those are my big ones.
Yeah.
Back in 2016, 2017, I started reading a series called the Splintered series by A.G. Howard. It's basically a take on Alice in Wonderland. It's a high fantasy take on Alice in Wonderland. And the first book I read, the second book I read, the 3rd book came out 2019. And I started reading it. And then the pandemic happened. And I left the 3rd book at my desk at Farmers. I didn't have it for 3 years. And trying to pick back up halfway through a book and even trying to restart a book after 8 years was extremely hard. So I've just started listening to that series right now as well. Also, it's all free, and I've spent $120 on audiobooks this month. So like worth it, very worth it. But my wallet needs a little bit of a break till I get some more free credits for Audible. So, but we'll see.
Shit.
Yeah, it's been a lot. So.
I got a bunch of Transformers.
Anthony's just been listening to me. Sven go back and forth, be like, I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about.
Yep.
He's throwing random names. Like, who the fuck's Homer? I don't understand what Bob is. Also,
I swear to God, this person better be this thing.
Yeah. And here's the thing.
I'm here.
I wasn't incorrect. That's the worst part. Oh, God. It was very well-written books. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like spending money on books and stuff, and I'm spending money on toys.
It keeps me off of the adult sites. That's all there is to it. So
mine doesn't.
That's fine.
I'm kidding. I don't.
The next bonus we get again when Stip hits, and I know it doesn't matter to you, but like there's like 5 different Power Ranger things that I've been holding off getting. And it will complete my Megazord collection that I want. So, but that'll be next year, and then I'll be completely done with Power Rangers for a very long time. So,
oh shit!
Speaking of
toys,
I don't know. Mike's birthday's coming up, or has been come up. I don't know where this episode will lie.
It will probably line up
with
the week. I don't know, mine's the 31st, so it'll be the Tuesday or it'll be the Monday before or after, probably the Monday after. So it will have had happened.
Actually,
Oh, right, because it comes out on Thursdays now, right?
this will release on the 31st.
Oh, so on my birthday. So my birthday will have
look at that.
been happening.
This will be the
We'll
Michael
have-
episode.
This is a
I
Michael
know.
episode.
didn't
I got your
realize.
birthday presents, Mike. I ordered them and they came.
Okay.
It's nothing like old school because I don't know what you have versus what you want.
It's fair.
So I did
Yeah,
not buy you
it's-
anything for you.
I
All the
appreciate
time,
that.
I get stuff like, "Hey, you could buy this Power Ranger thing." I'm like, I could, but I'm not going to
Don't
because
know if he
But
needs
will
that
Mike?
one.
Yeah, will Mike have maybe had it or not? So
exactly. But so I got those.
Only
I got your
time
things today.
will tell.
One of them you're gonna go like, okay, and the other one you're gonna lose your shit when you see because you're gonna laugh so hard.
okay.
And I will send it to you after the podcast shared. Obviously, please do not put it on social media. Don't
You
ruin
can put it on social media the day after, the Friday after everything's said and done.
Oh, don't
Yeah.
worry.
But-
There is another clip that I'm sitting on for later this year as well. So don't worry. I'm pretty good at keeping things secret.
Yep.
I sent it to Alex, and she was like, "Why'd you get him that?" I'm like, "It makes sense.
Reasons.
It makes sense for me to get it for him."
Right.
So there was another news thing that I again forgot to bring it up on the last episode, but that's because me and Maverick kind of had our whole thing go on last episode.
God, we just had a good vibe. It was a good vibe going.
But this has to do with Ozzy's retirement. This is a thing that happened during that, and I was going to mention it. But during the whole ceremony, there was a very heartwarming moment that happened backstage, and I'm sure everyone's seen it online. But for those who didn't know, because we've covered Slipknot on this show, and I've talked about them before, obviously, but Sid Wilson of Slipknot, who's the DJ, he's been dating Ozzy Osbourne's daughter for years, Kelly. And I thought they had always been married. I thought they were married forever ago because they've been dating for fucking forever now. But at Ozzy's retirement, Sid finally proposed to Kelly, and it was like the funniest and heartwarming thing of Sid looking at Ozzy and going like, I love you, and I love your daughter. And Ozzy looks this man dead in the face and goes, "Oh, fuck off, you're not marrying my daughter." Immediately down on one knee and proposes, and you see Ozzy lose his shit of so happy he's seeing his daughter get married. It was such a heartwarming moment of like, Ozzy's there to retire, he's got the whole family, and then just Sid with, "I'm gonna marry your daughter right here, right now."
Fuck you.
But
I'll
that
marry your
was
daughter. Well, I'm glad that he's going to see his daughter get married before he dies in 2 years.
Maybe.
Hey now.
A lot of things can happen.
Hey now.
Invoke the curse. Invoke the curse now.
Podcast
I'm
curse,
not killing.
please do not.
I'm not killing Ozzy. I'm not
Please-
killing Ozzy.
Please do
I'll
not.
kill Osby.
I'll kill you. Please do
Bill
Because
Cosby.
had we not done that, we both would have all gotten and went reloaded social media and be like, "Ozzy dead? What?" Yeah.
There would have been a final TikTok, and it would have just been me hanging myself. It would have just said, "I feel shame."
I know, right?
Speaking of shame, and I really want to date this episode because all of my For You pages everywhere have been full of this fucking people. The couple that got caught at the Coldplay
I
concert.
just don't give a shit about it
It's
at all.
so funny.
fucking
I don't know if you've heard the
stupid.
audio of the lead singer of Coldplay of all bands saying, "Well, they're having an affair." Like live on stage when they went away, like, "Wow, they're having an affair," or they're really shy.
Amazing.
Like that made me laugh. Also, way to find out.
Oh.
My favorite joke from all this is, way to find out that your husband's cheating on you, and he's a Coldplay fan.
Oh God.
Couldn't have been at a Maroon 5 concert, huh? Had to be Coldplay.
Oh shit. Yeah, no, I've
that
seen that
is
going
like-
around too. That just
Just fucking dumb people.
so
Look, if you're gonna cheat on your spouse, Dude, be smart about it.
Yeah, why? Like, don't like. It's like on a kiss cam, nonetheless. Too. That's the worst.
They
I
got.
have no opinion.
That's fine.
I mean, I shouldn't have an opinion because I'm happily married and all that, but don't fucking don't cheat on your spouse. And if you do,
I mean,
don't go to Coldplay.
yeah, maybe just don't go to a fucking concert. Maybe don't go to giant public things of that nature. Just, if you're gonna be terrible
favorite-
people, be smart about it.
My favorite thing was the thing that he put out on the thing is like, yeah, we were having a private intimate moment that was ruined.
A private intimate moment at a
Y'all are
public
cheating on your
concert.
wife and you got caught. You fucker.
Stupid. So fucking stupid. Anyway. Anything else anybody has for this week? Good God.
I do not.
I don't think so. I think that pretty much wraps it up. It's been a long week, so like I didn't have a whole lot
That's
to
fair.
go on. So
Well,
Have a lot. We'll be able to talk about Superman next week.
Superman
True.
next week. Fantastic Four the
Well-
week after that.
Well, speaking of which, you go ahead, leave a like, comment, subscribe for us here. We appreciate you. Also, go check out the second channel, the Jokey's Gaming Void. Because speaking of Fantastic Four, I'll have Fantastic Four started on that channel here soon.
Yeah, you get that algorithm. You chase that biggie boy.
I'm going to. It's a game.
It's worked so far.
You can play as
yes.
Michael Chiklis in an astronaut costume.
Yes, that's like the first thing you actually play as.
That's the only level I ever played of that game.
That's right in the opening. You only played the opening. But I'll also have Sly 3 and some other things that I have coming. But until next time, always remember to stay odd, stay happy, don't cheat on your spouses, and we'll catch you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Sure. Bye.
Cut.
Yeah. Cut. What a cut.
Oh, God. He's just so funny, that guy. Every summer, we're losing a CEO, and this time it was because he lost his wife.
Can't win them all. That's all there is to it. We can't win them all.
That's
No.
correct. All right, gentlemen. I will see y'all next week. Mike,